My name is Aerin Dunford, and I live in Oaxaca, Mexico, and have been involved with the Berkana network for about just over 5 years now. And one of the things that I have become very passionate about through my work with Berkana is a practice called upcycling. And upcycling is a practice of making things that are more beautiful, durable, or useful with our waste. And the upcycling portal is a virtual space on a platform called Trinity that is a place for upcycling practitioners to connect, to share their ideas, to share their challenges, and also to sort of promote and share the idea, the philosophy of upcycling. So there's a real practical piece of it that has to do with sharing our experiences with the practice, and then there's also kind of a higher level purpose, which is really to push the practice of upcycling from an obscure idea into a real system of influence in the world. So for me, waste is really anything that we get rid of from our homes, from our businesses, that we send to the dump. For instance, anything that we see as not having a purpose or use, and for that reason, we throw it away. And that's a very interesting term that we use. We're throwing things away, but what does away really mean? We're really just putting things out of our own sight so we don't have to deal with them. And the waste that is used in the practice of upcycling could be anything, industrial waste, anything from like shipping containers that are no longer able to be used being turned into homes, to aluminum cans being turned into jewelry, to plastic bottles being turned into planters, tires being turned into handbags, any number of things. And I think that really there is no limit to what's possible with the resource of our waste. Upcycling, first of all, is a way of sort of closing the loop, as we say. So really dealing with our own waste and using it in a very, very creative and innovative way is a part of our own sustainability. It's taking what we are using in our communities and really reusing it and reusing it until there is no more. The first thing that I have been doing recently is making jewelry out of tin cans. So this is a bracelet that is made out of the flattened out sheets from aluminum cans, then cut into squares and rolled on a paintbrush, and then put on a safety pin, and then with some beads and elastic. It's pretty simple. And then this is a purse that I made that's actually requires very little in terms of material. It's just can tabs, which you do have to be kind of diligent about collecting them, because this has about 800 can tabs in it, and then just craft wire, a little bit of fabric left over from another project, Velcro, and fishing wire, and that's it. Well, I think that for me the real key, and what could be a gateway into seeing some real systemic level change in terms of upcycling is the creativity, the human creativity, the upcycling, the practice of upcycling taps into. So I really feel like if we're gonna make this place a better world and really like move into a new era, we have to use all of the creativity that's available to us, and upcycling is a way of exercising that muscle a little bit, because as we start to see waste as a resource, we start to see all kinds of other possibilities around us in the world.